Hey, this is awesome. I think there's a lot of things that this organization is proud of,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of things that since our inception we've been able to build and collaborate on and really see grow. And I think one of the most proud things that I'm most proud of is our mentorship program, right? And mentorship has meant a lot to most of us in our lives, either from a professional or a personal level. And that's one thing that's ever since our inception we wanted to really instill in this organization. So obviously there's no one else I'd rather talk to about this than our VP of Sales and head of our mentorship program, Nate Blackburn. So Nate, what, as you think of mentorship and either what that's meant in your life or what we try and do here at Acquirent, can you talk to me about some of the things you think of?
Yeah, mentorship is very, very important. It's important in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of great people who have reached out to me and helped me grow. And it's one of the things that I try to do for a lot of young people. So I do some mentorship on the side outside of Acquirent. And, a lot of times you can't find a person who's willing to reach back and then help you and to kind of work with you. Those people a lot of times are hard to get to, or you don't know how to get to them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things we've tried to do at Acquirent, that's why the program is so important, is make sure that everyone has that person to reach back to and reach up to. Our program here has been important because, since I've been here, it's going to be 6 years, well, in I think next week or this last few weeks, I've had the benefit of having a lot of individuals kind of talk to me and help me, not only about things that are going on at Acquirent, but help me grow personally. So, a lot of people meet with their mentor. They say, hey, I'm new to Acquirent. What do I do? What's Acquirent about? And that's kind of how the conversations will go in the first, few weeks, first
Sure.
few months. But after that, it gets more towards, okay, now I'm here. How do I become excellent? It's about growing that excellence and being the best you can be. You've had your mentor now for a few months, maybe it's a year or so. Now we're talking about the high-level things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be one of the next leaders at Acquirent. I want to get to the next level. Can you help me really, really hone in on the things that I didn't know I was excellent at? Many of the people who have been mentors have gone on to be people we look at to be leaders at Acquirent, and it's been, been very, very successful. So I think that really helps.
So when you identify some of the key takeaways that we've really tried to instill or take out of the mentorship program, what would some of those be?
Yeah, key takeaways. Make sure you have someone who can actually show you the ACQ culture. Show you the ins and outs. When the snacks are put out there, that's sometimes important. Someone who can kind of be an additional resource, not to co-manage you, but to actually be a further area that you can kind of speak to and kind of understand.
Almost like a sounding board.
A sounding board,
sure.
Yeah. And then really help you with your skills. So this is a two-edged street. I'm not just talking down to my mentee because I know everything. I'm actually learning. So
Sure.
I'm becoming a better leader and a better understander, a better listener, and the person is actually growing too. So those are probably the main things I think we take away from the mentorship program.
Yeah, so finding those future leaders, we really use this program to help identify those individuals and help hone their skills from a listening and a leadership standpoint.
Yeah.
But identifying those individuals, getting new hires immersed in our culture and really feeling like they have a home and that they feel comfortable here so that they can be successful. Adding additional sounding board or resource outside the managers if somebody doesn't feel comfortable just yet, really expressing issues or problems, having that additional resource and really, trying to help our teammates grow personally and professionally.
Yeah, and I would just say that we've had a lot of great ideas come out of the mentorship discussions.
Yeah.
A lot of people who would never actually raise their hand and say, I don't like this or I like this, have actually had a chance to talk to their mentor, and it's helped our whole organization grow.
Well, and as we try and become a more innovative company, it doesn't just come from the top, it comes from everywhere, right? And you made a great point in great ideas come from everywhere. And we try and leverage those ideas, harness those ideas, find other skills, sets that people possess and really put them to work to help make this a better organization.
Yeah, it's all about live as we climb. Live as we climb.